Okay, so how can we use that time button on our calculator in order to make answering this question more straightforward? So I'm presuming you're already familiar with the question anyway. Car Park, Howden and Trebach are 3 bus stations. Buses operate through the day, but no buses are timetabled to leave Car Park after 22:30. Buses leave Car Park to Howden every 24 minutes, and they leave to Trebach every 18 minutes. The first buses of the day from Car Park on Howden and Trebach both leave at 6 a.m. When was the last time that the buses to Howden and Trebach both leave at the same time from the car park? Now, you can do this as a very low level way by listing all the times, which is a pain without a calculator, but with a calculator that's quite straightforward. So I'll show you how to do that, even though there's a more efficient way of actually working out when it is. So the bus to Howden leaves at 6, and the bus to Trebach also starts to leave at 6. Now what we want to do is we want to find out how long an interval there is between the buses first leaving at the same time and next leaving at the same time. So the way that you can use your calculator to do that really neatly is, first of all, let's do the Howden bus. So we start off at 6 in the morning, and we just say, there we are, that's the first bus, so we've pressed equals. Now what we want to do is to consecutively, or continually is the word I'm looking for, add 24 minutes to that time. So if we now just press plus, so this comes up as answer plus 0 hours 24 minutes, so using that time button again. Now when we press equals, and every time we press equals, it is adding 24 minutes to the previous time. So we could just list that now just by pressing equals 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 equals. It'll be a long list, but it would be something that we could do. Now we want to do the same for Trebach. So for Trebach, we start at 6 equals, that one's in, plus 18, oops, no hours, 18 minutes. Remember, if we're talking about minutes, we have to say first of all there's 0 hours. So the first one is at 6:18, next one's at 6:36, next one at 6:54, next one at 7:12, next one at 7:30, and so on. But we've got there now our first time where they're leaving the bus station together again. So hopefully we can see that the time interval there is 72 minutes. Okay, so we're going to do, so buses leave together every 72 minutes. So we want to now see how many 72 minutes blocks fit into the time of the day that the buses operate. And the buses operate between 6 o'clock and 22:30. So time in day when buses operate together is going to be 22:30 less 0600. And we'll let the calculator do the work for that. So we're going to do 22 hours 30 minutes, take away 6 hours, no, minutes. So 16 hours 30 minutes. So what we now want to see is how many 72 minutes there are in that time. So number of cycles with buses leaving together, when buses leave together, is going to be 16 hours 30 minutes divided by 72 minutes. And again, your calculator can do that for you. The 16 hours 30 is already there. So we want to divide that by 0 hours 72 minutes. So 13.75. So that's 13 complete cycles. So there's 13 times during the school, during the day where the buses are going to leave together. So the last part of the question is, at what time will that last happen? So what we've got to do now is work out what time 13 lots of 72 is on from 6. So we're going to do 13 lots of 72 minute intervals is going to be 13 times 72, 936 minutes. So the last time that's going to happen is going to be 936 minutes after 6 in the morning. So 0600 plus 936 minutes. So 6 in the morning plus no hours 936 minutes. So it's going to happen last at 21:36. So the beauty of that on a paper 2 is in using your calculator. This builds itself by just doing ants plus, and then you've still got to get your head around the stages, but so long as you're working in using the hours and minutes button, that's a lot more straightforward to deal with. Hopefully you'll find that useful.